What's going on, man? Today is day 28 of 1,000. And today I was able to complete majority of a program I'm planning on launching. But what I want to talk about today is just simply gratitude and being thankful for what you have. And the reason why this is important is because I feel when you have more gratitude for what you have, you're more likely to work hard. For me, my experience really came when I went back to I went back to where my family's at in Pakistan. And man, like the last time I had went, I was like 12 or 13 at the time. I kind of knew what it was like, but I didn't understand how the country actually was. Going back at like this time being 22, it was like a life-changing experience for me. And the reason being is because that country, I live in Canada right now. Pakistan is literally a third world country. And I heard someone joke about this with me one time, and they basically were telling me that Pakistan is literally, how the country is run is kind of like an unorganized version of the cartel. And I found it funny because it's kind of true in a sense. A lot of the people who run that country are basically the military and the criminals. And nobody really has higher power over there and stuff unless you're part of the military. Pakistan has a top 5 military in the world, so they have a strong emphasis on having a really strong military. But just seeing how that country was, man, it made me really grateful for what I have here. Just how clean the air is over here in Canada compared to Pakistan. Just the fact that there's not garbage everywhere I walk around. Even like stuff like the beggars there. When I saw the beggars there, it literally made me think how fucking not poor, but how fucking weak you gotta be to be struggling in a first world country. Because these homeless people, they're different from the ones over here in probably like Canada and America. The homeless people over here in like Canada and America, for example, all the homeless people, they're usually on drugs and stuff, unfortunately. And I know I'm generalizing, but it's facts if I'm gonna keep it real. There's a lot of levels you have to go down in society to really hit homelessness. There's a lot of security before you hit that stage. But the difference of homelessness is that these homeless people over there in Pakistan, they will fucking hustle, bro. These guys, and the reason why they hustle is because they're not all on drugs and shit. They really need the money and the food. They will beg, bro. You don't understand. The homeless people over there, legit, I would be going around the market and the homeless people over there, they will press you just for like 50 or 100 rupees. That's like literally the equivalent of like 25 or 50 cents or something. They will hustle you. They will follow you around. They will give you a memorized lecture speech about how God loves people who feed the poor. They will hold your arm, harass you until they get what they want. It's unbelievable. They are the most persistent motherfuckers. But you guys can see how much of a problem that would be if our homeless people started grabbing onto like random civilians' arms and begging them for money. There's just other things, man. Even my cousins over there, I got a lot of cousins over there, man, and they grew up there their entire life. And I see them and they literally, especially the younger ones, they literally have fun with the very minimal they had. Like, these guys don't got no PlayStation. These guys don't have a fast operating laptop. Their form of entertainment, and it was refreshing to see, honestly, because it's different in this generation, but their form of entertainment, these kids were like 11 or 12 years old, was just like board games, Monopoly, and they were just extremely glad that I wanted to play with them and stuff. And the funny part was, I asked them, because they're my younger cousins and they don't have much, and I really want to, next time I go there, I really want to go there and bring them something nice. I asked them, what do you guys even want? And I was expecting maybe like a PS4 or a PS5, I mean. like some video games, like a phone or something. That's what I was thinking in my head. I'm thinking, what do like Gen Z kids want, right? But these guys said a drone. Like, these guys said a drone, man. It's just, going to that country, man, is just a humbling experience, man. Because you really see how good we have it here in a first world country, man. And I won't take that for granted, man. In fact, it makes me want to work hard. Because if I'm able to work hard and generate a good income for myself, I can help provide and help them out over there. And it doesn't even cost that much. I still give wherever I can, but you know, how much more, it would be way more awesome if I could completely spoil them and stuff. Because the truth is, these guys are poor if you consider them to first world people. Like, man, I could go into so many stories over there, man, about how good we have it here, man. And I'll just tell one more story about just one of my aunts. Basically, my mom at the time, my mom and her and one of my aunts, they like going shopping and stuff. And then the last day, my mom wanted to get her a dress, but they were just running out of time. So what she did was she gave her, I believe it was like, if I remember correctly, it's like maybe 20,000 rupees. It was basically the equivalent of $40, and that's $40 Canadian. If you're in America, that's probably like $30, $35 or some shit. She basically gave that and said, listen, just buy a dress with this. We didn't have time and stuff. This is my last day and stuff. And my aunt literally started like tearing up. This is the same woman who gets paid like $30 or $40 a month being like a daycare teacher. She gets paid the equivalent of 30 to 40 Canadian over there. And she literally got into tears and said, I always wanted to fix my teeth. And this money right here, I'm actually just gonna use it to fix my chipped tooth. And for her, it was a big deal. Women, like, they care about their looks and stuff. But she genuinely started crying for my mom giving her the equivalent of like $30 to $40 Canadian. It's stuff like that, man, that makes me really work hard and really appreciate what I have over here, man. And I really want to one day hopefully give back to all my cousins and stuff that, unfortunately, because they're just born there. All my cousins were born there, and I was the one who happened to be born in Canada. It's crazy. Like, the odds were I was not supposed to be here in Canada. And the fact that I am, it needs to be an obligation to be able to provide and be successful for not only my family, but my family over there too. Because the truth is, we have it so good here. And for anyone who feels like their life is garbage and you live in a first world country, I'm telling you, there are probably billions of people, I'll say billions, that probably have it a lot worse than you, man. Especially if you live in a first world country. These third world countries, man, trust me. If you really want to be humbled, go visit one of their countries and live there for a week or two. And when you come back, you'll really appreciate what you have, man. But yeah, man, that's all for today. This was a longer video. I really was just passionate about this topic, man, because I feel like a lot of people are not grateful for what they have, and they live in such a good environment. They have food, they got clothes, they have a house over their head, and they still come up with reasons to why they are not happy. And at the end of the day, it's just all perspective. All right? But yeah, man, that's all for today's video. We're on day 28. Yeah, we're on day 28. And almost at the day 30. But anyways, man, I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow for day 29.